Good evening. We apologize for that short break. Welcome to MITV Primetime News. I am Teresa Adeyemi. As Christians across the world celebrate Easter, the faithful in Nigeria are reflecting on the deeper meaning of Christ's resurrection, a message of forgiveness, peace, and hope for a nation seeking healing. The Easter period is full of rich spiritual lessons that trace from Ash Wednesday through Palm Sunday to Passion Week. It is a demonstration of the memories of the remarkable sacrifice of Jesus Christ to humanity. Our correspondent Folashade Abdusalami has the details from Abuja.
Easter, a time of reflection and renewal for Christians across the world, carries deep meaning for many in Nigeria, a country where faith continues to guide everyday life. For Christians, Easter is not just another holiday. It marks the very foundation of their belief, the resurrection of Jesus Christ. Amid Nigerians' challenges, from economic hardship to insecurity and political instability, faith is seen as a vital tool for healing and unity. As Christians across Nigeria join the global community to celebrate Easter, the heart of the season beats stronger than ever, a reminder of sacrifice, love, forgiveness, and hope. Nigerian Christians are reminded that Easter is not just about celebrating Christ's resurrection, but about living out his teachings, forgiveness, peace, reconciliation, and charity in daily lives. Forgiveness was therefore stressed to be crucial for Nigerians' progress. Citizens were also urged to adopt heavenly values in their lives.
The resurrection of Jesus, which we celebrate at Easter, is the anchor of our faith. If Christ had not risen from the dead, there would not be any point being a Christian in the first place. It is because Christ rose from the dead. That is why we are Christians. So for us, it is about life. He rose from the dead and has given us new life. It is that life and hope to live that we are celebrating today. What we are celebrating, our faith as Christians teaches us all of these values. St. Paul, for instance, will tell us in his letter to the Colossians, chapter 3, that now that we have risen with Christ as Christian people, we now seek the things that are heavenly, not the things that are on earth. What that means is using heavenly standards, heavenly values to live our lives here on earth. The same love that God has shown us, that is what we are now showing to the world. God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten Son to die for us. So that teaches us charity, the need to be there for one another. And at the same time, Christ came into the world to reconcile the world to God and to reconcile us to one another. That itself is a message of peace. So Easter preaches peace, reconciliation, and love for one another. And these are values that we need, especially in our country, Nigeria, today.
Further views on the significance of Easter celebration, the message of hope and perseverance amid economic and political hardship were echoed. Political leaders were therefore urged to act with integrity and sympathy, while Nigerian youths were advised to shun immorality and embrace holiness. Emphasis were also laid on the role of parents in raising godly children.
Easter celebration today, I call it the Resurrection Sunday. It is the remembrance of the accomplishment of Jesus over 225 years ago. What expresses his victory.
It's over. Our leaders, they have a lot to do both the political leaders and spiritual leaders, to enlighten our followers, to continue to look upon God, to look unto God, not to lose hope, because we believe that with God all things are possible, and that there's going to be a transformation for our country and for the world at large. And I will know that if they do the right thing, this country will be changed, and that the resurrection of Christ will not be in vain. The hope he brought to us through his resurrection will be for our benefit.
Folashade Abdusalami from Abuja, MITV News.